Yeah. Okay. Right, guys. Thank you for waiting. I have technical difficulties here. Thank you. So it's been solved by now. Hopefully everything's okay, and you can hear me clearly. So today we're talking about a topic here about machine learning with Python. My name is Achmad Mardiansyah, and I'm from GLC Networks. Here is our agenda. Okay. Yeah, so introductions, we're talking about some prerequisite knowledge. So we assume you already know that. Machine learning, and then Python for machine learning, okay? So actually this is an advanced topic, okay? So because before you go for machine learning, there are several topics that you need to understand, okay? Okay, let's continue. But at least you have an idea about how machine learning can be used to solve an issue. Okay, so first introductions. We are GLC, Gardalitas Chakrawala. For those who are new to us, we are based in Bandung. Our areas are training in IT consulting. We do MikroTik, Linux, and some programming stuff. Okay. Yeah, we do our Radius Manager, which is bundled with a billing function. Okay, my name is Achmad Mardiansyah. I'm based in Bandung as well. So I'm a Linux user, a MikroTik user, Cisco user, Python user, PHP user, PostgreSQL user. Okay. I have a LinkedIn account here. Okay, so this is my LinkedIn account. So yeah, if you don't mind, we can connect through LinkedIn. Okay. Next is past experience. So mostly we are doing networking and also do some programming stuff. Yeah. So in several countries, we also do webinar, and every week now since the pandemic. Okay. But we do webinars since 2010, long time ago, and then you are invited to be one of our presenter. And if you don't mind, so please introduce yourself here. Okay, so at least we know where you are from. Usually there are people from Africa, from Europe, from Asia. Okay, please introduce yourself here. So I would like to know more about you. Okay, so I have one here from Adi from Madiun. Okay, thank you very much, Adi. Okay, and then Tirut, how old are? Okay, from Mauritius. Oh wow, it's far. It's quite far. Okay, Mauritius means you're from Africa. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Okay, Bagas from Bogor, thank you. Rahma from Gresik, okay, thank you. Yeah, very warm welcome here. Okay, so prerequisite, okay. So this presentation assumes you already understand Python programming, okay. So you have Python stuff previously, okay. So because that's the basic. And then, okay, this one is wrong, okay. So our topic is machine learning. But the prerequisite is not machine learning, but data analytics, okay, and then statistics over here, okay. I have, okay, we have here Harry from Malang, okay, Vila from Bekasi, okay, thank you. Reza from Gunadarma, Jakarta, okay. Fandi from Pasuruan, Roni from Jakarta, Kurnia from Jakarta, and Rifki from Bandung. Okay, hello Bandung. From Bandung as well, okay. Rini from Jakarta. Thank you guys. So yeah, okay, so let's get started. So here we do review prerequisite knowledge. Yeah, before we go to the machine learning topics, so I would like to know how familiar are you guys with the Python programming? So can you please say something in the group chat? So I'm new. I have done some programmings with the topics. Okay, so please say something. Very basic Python. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Arifa. Okay, anyone else? Okay, okay, let's continue with the topic. So while you are talking about your background related to Python. Okay, so so we just review some basic stuff. Okay, yeah. So we have a variables here. Okay, so this is one example of variables. Okay, and then the variables can be assigned with a value. Okay, so we have a value here, and the value has different data type. Okay, data type. Okay, and then this data type can be str. Okay, for string, can be num for numeric, and numeric we can divide it into integer or float, right? Float. Sorry, my handwriting. Okay, so string means everything inside the quotient mark. Okay. Yeah, basic Python, a newbie. Okay. I have a topic I've planned with my thesis with machine learning with Python. Okay. A front-end developer. Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, so we just review. Okay, but you need to have an understanding about the Python first. Okay, and then here's keywords, for example, print. Okay, logically you cannot use a variable name similar to keywords, like you have a variable's name print, because print is a reserved keyword. You cannot use it. Okay, and then you will have you need to understand about the operations like plus, minus, multiplication, division, and then this is modulus. Okay, modulus means divided into yeah, it's a reminder of a division. Okay, and then this is important thing. Okay, data structure, not only array, but I think the appropriate things here is the data structure. Okay, I will update the slides later. Here in Python, you have lists. In other programming language, we call it array. Like if you have programming PHP before, we call it array. Yeah, where you have an arrow. Okay. Yeah, sort of like that. Okay. No, arrow is for object-oriented programming, but array is same concept like what the Python does. Okay, and then you will have a tuple. Okay, tuple means a list or array where you cannot modify. Okay, and then here we have a dictionary. Okay, and then we understand that in every programming language you must have a for loop. I mean, you must have a loop, and then loop can be for loop or while loop. There is no like a do while, yeah, like what we have in Bash shell, in Unix programming. No, in Python we only have for and while. For if the iteration is finite. While means infinite, so it means that the loop can be done in arbitrary manner. Okay, so this is for this is how for looks like. Okay, based on the so we are doing loop based on the list that we have. So we have a list here. Okay, and then the list will be put here, and then every element in the list will be put into this variables, and then so we have to do indent. Okay, because just remember, after you have a colon here, meaning that we need to have an indent over here, and then X here will be printed in the code below. Okay, here is the while loop. Okay, where for example, the number of iteration is infinite. Okay, it can be 1 iteration, 2 iteration, 1 million iteration. Okay, yeah. So yeah, so the thing here for while is there is a trap here. You have to be careful. So you need to have a condition where you can escape from the while loop. Okay, otherwise the loop will be done forever. So you will have problem with your program. Okay, so for example, we have a control here with I. Okay, so if the condition is less than 6, and then the loop will stop. Python can be programmed with procedural, so it means that from top to bottom, we execute it sequentially. And for doing the Python, you can do like a Python programming with shell. Okay, you just type Python 3, and then you can type your own program over there. Or you can use Notepad, and then you can execute the software directly. Okay, so yeah, while you are doing programming, any program, if you are using C programming, Java or PHP, or including Python. Okay, sorry. There is a high probability that you will write a function. So this is how function looks like in the Python. Okay, so this is the function name, and then here's the parameters. Okay, and then here's the positional parameters. Okay, and then this is the way you call the functions. Okay, and then here we call arguments. Okay, here from this side we call it parameter. So this function has 2 parameters. So so consequently, if you call the function, and then you will have you can return the function will do something, or it can return a data as a result. Okay, so if it is returned, and then there will be a return here, right? Return over there. So this is return, guys. So sorry, my handwriting. Return something. Okay. Yeah, so that's the function. And then Python is very popular because not because of the language itself, because of the environment, because of the community, because of the, you can call it ecosystem. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Python is an open language. Okay. And then many people are contributing to Python library. Okay. So previously you created the function, and then people are creating library. Okay, so so this is, for example, your library. Inside the library, you can put your variables. Like, for example, this one, person1, is called dictionary. Okay, dictionary. So dictionary is similar to like the way we write the dictionary is similar to like JSON. Okay, where you have a key and value, and then separated by comma. Okay, key, value, and then comma. Key, value, and then stop. But Python is flexible. We can put lists inside the library, inside the dictionary, or a dictionary inside the dictionary. Okay, or a dictionary inside a list. Yes, it's possible. Yeah. And then the way we call it is we do import. Okay. So import modules, and then sometimes you put an alias here as my. Okay. So the way you call is you put an alias here, the module name, and then dot, and then you can call the attributes, or you can call the functions. If you call the function, of course, there'll be a bracket over here. Okay, so that's the difference between sometimes when you call, for example, NumPy or what is it, or Panda, some commands requires brackets, some are not. Okay, for example, shapes. Okay, that one do not require a bracket, so it means that it is just a what is it? It is just an attributes or variables. So when we talk about OOP, okay, the variable is called attributes, right? And then the function inside the OOP inside the class is called method. Okay, so we have attribute, we have methods. While in normal programming or traditional programming or procedural programming, we call it variables and function. Yeah, so same concept, but we call it differently because of the situation. And then the situation means what is it? Means because of the object-oriented programming. Okay, so let's talk about the machine learning. So, so when we talk about data science, yeah, so data science is over here. So this is from Conway. So, oh, okay, I forgot to put the reference here. It's from Conway. You can just Google it. Okay, Conway diagram machine learning. Okay, so this is where we are. Okay, we are here. Okay, so, and then we are doing traditional software, right? Okay, over here. So we talk about the we talk with the person that requires our automation. Okay, so for example, the business owner and so on and so forth. Okay, I need this, I need that. Okay, so we develop a traditional software for that. Okay, it's very simple. But they do understand their own domain. Okay, for example, if we develop software for example for automobiles, okay, so we need to know some parts of automobiles or cars or vehicles, like engine displacement, like many stuff. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so when we have a data science project, we need to have somebody from that domain to help us understanding the data. Yeah, because many I can see many projects for data science is just rely on computer science. This is not correct. Okay, so computer science only one part of data science or machine learning. Okay, we need to have a support from business or domain expertise. For example, somebody from if we talk about a software for automobiles, so we need somebody from mechanical engineering to support us to understand the data. Okay, because we are very good at programming. Yes, you guys are programmer. Yeah, but we don't know things like like engine combustions, and then ratio fuel per kilometers, and so on and so forth. Also, we need to understand the concept of math and statistics. Okay. Yeah. And then with the combination, we have a machine learning over here. Okay. Also, we have a data analytics. So, so usually what we do is data analytics. So here's the data. So data, so we have a data with a CSV format, and then the data will be pre-processing, and then that phase is called data analytics. So here, most likely you will be using pandas, pandas and NumPy, for example, this one for data analytics. Okay, so those are two modules for data analytics. Okay, so you are checking, is there any outliers? Okay, yeah, in order to understand the outliers, you need to understand the statistics, right? Because the mean is very affected by extreme value. Yeah, so you need to get rid of those extreme value in order to get the data that is representing where the data is where the data is. Okay. Yeah, and then after you do the data analytics, and then you can do machine learning. Here you can do for forecasting or classification or clustering or association. So these are actually, there is one here. Yeah, it's the same, similar to with the forecasting as well. So these are the main function for machine learning. Okay, a long time ago we call it the data mining. Okay, but now people just call it the data science, or yeah, data science. Data science is the combination of all of them. Okay, so that's the basic of understanding about the machine learning. Yeah, from data to intelligence, as I said, we have a data over here, and then the data is doing processing. So we have a collection with the sensors. Okay, and then we have a data, and then we do analytics over here. Okay, data processing, and that it will become informations. And then we can do machine learning over here, and then we become intelligence. Okay. We will do some basics examples for that. Okay. Yeah. What's next? Okay. So here's data analytics level. So we know that the present is the result from the past, and the past is the key for the future. Okay, so we need to have a past data or historical data in order to predict what happened in the future. Well, sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. Yeah, because it's a prediction. Okay. Yeah, so that's why yeah, we call today, yesterday is history, tomorrow is mystery. So that's why today is a gift, and that's why it's called present. Yeah, but the thing with the machine learning is we are using the past data in order to predict the future. So the past is the key for the future. And then this is when we develop software. So I can see some of you are developer here, are programmer, yeah. And yeah, if we develop software that can answer what happening, it's just called reporting, and then it has low business value and then low complexity, yeah. And then if we improve our software, and then we can call it a detective analytics. Okay, so we explain why it happens, and then what is happening now. We can set up a dashboard for that. So the more to the right here, we have higher business value. Okay, so our software can have more value compared to just reporting, okay, so the total of sales is this amount, the total of just statistics things, okay? So if you have, if your software can do predictive analytics, and then the value will be higher and higher. So for the future, if we develop software, better if we develop software up to this level. So the software can be, it can be a software that can do predictive analytics. So that's why data science is not only learned by computer science. It is a knowledge that must be, I mean, must be aware for everybody, okay? Because data science not for only computer science. No. Economics need that. Biology needs that. Everybody, okay? Because data can be gathered from any source, okay? So again, data science is for everybody, not only for computer science. Okay. So machine learning, the purpose is to get the data from provided methods. And then the method can be supervised learning or unsupervised learning. Okay, machine learning for networks. So define, so I have a question here for machine learning for networks. Well, that depends on which area you can apply for machine learning. Okay, yeah. What kind of networks? So in networks, we have a configuration and sort of things. Most likely, machine learning, as you can see here, the purpose for machine learning or data science is to predict. Okay, predictive analytics. So for network case, what kind of predictions do you want to do? Okay, you want to predict what? You want to predict traffic? Well, we can see a pattern of traffic. Yes, we can do that. But you can see it from the graph, right? From the PRTG or from what is it, the MikroTik graph? Yes. And but perhaps with the log analytics, perhaps we can predict what's happening in the network. So yeah, this is my idea. Come on, idea can be many things, right? But the thing is the person. Idea is very cheap, but the things that is makes it expensive is how it's the person that can implement the idea. Correct? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is my idea. So every network device is producing logs, right? So what if we can put, we can centralize all the logs here, and then we do analytics on the logs, and then we can predict what happens, what is happening if this kind of pattern happenings. Yeah. Yeah, so it's anomaly for cybersecurity. Yes. Yeah. So the thing is prediction. Okay, prediction. Yeah. So based on logs, for example. Yeah, I think we can see here. I think I can do a knife-based analytics here to distinguish whether this is spam or not spam. So perhaps we can use that example to predict something. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this is data mining algorithm. This is from a slide from Romi Satriawahono. Okay, so actually this is the main function for data mining or data science. So we have an estimation. Okay, so again, the idea is what you want to do. Okay, so the first step if you want to do data science or machine learning is is to define what you want to do. Okay, so it's not like, okay, I have 1 terabyte of data, here's for you. Okay, you can find something something interesting. No, it's not like that. Yeah, in the beginning when I learned machine learning, that's what I thought. But it's wrong. Okay, so you need to have a clearly objective what you want to do. Okay, so objective first. It's similar when you create a software. We need to have a requirement, right? So we asked the project owner, what do you want to do? Oh, okay, I want to make a website. And then that website has this one, and this one. And then the result will be this one, and this one. Okay, you need to have a requirement first. And based on that, we are designing the need for the data. Okay, so requirement first and then the data. Not the opposite. Okay, not like, okay, here's a 10 terabytes, 10 terabytes, man, 10 terabytes of data. Here's for you. You do whatever you like, okay, and then give me something. No, it's not like that, okay. So yeah, here for estimation, okay, and here is the method, okay, the algorithm. Or you can predict, okay, forecasting stocks price, and so on and so forth, including cyber security. Yeah. Okay, and then we have a classification. So this is very, very, very common. Okay, so this is a common estimation or prediction. Here algorithm can be decision tree, card, C45, C4.5, knife Bayes here. So we'll be talking about knife Bayes as an example. There are lots of algorithm here. Okay. So classification, like classification means like this is spam and this is not spam. This is attack. This is not attack. Okay, as simple as that. And then we have clustering. We have a k-means, k-medoids, self-organizing map, fuzzy, c-means, and so on and so forth. And also association. This is like when you go to Amazon and then you want to, or Tokopedia or Bukalapak, and then before you check out, and then there is a page saying that, okay, so if you buy this, and then other people also buy this. Okay, that's association. For that one, we can use FP growth, a priori, coefficient of correlation, chi-square, etc., etc. Okay, so let's do the practice. I will share. For practice, we can use Python, yes, but most likely we can use Spider, yes. But for Python interpreter, so most likely we are using Jupyter. Okay, so this is my Jupyter over here. Okay, so where you can check, we have, okay. Oh, okay, so I need to close them. Okay, yeah, so this is our data. Okay, and this is my user. Okay, let me create a folder over here. So yeah, for executing the machine learning, we can use Python script, and then you can run Python. Yeah, just for example like this, terminal. Yeah, so this is, for example, cd user Achmad. Okay, so for for executing Python. So it's very easy. You can just go Python 3. So I'm here using Anaconda. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because Anaconda is one of the Python distribution. We can call it Python distribution that combines many libraries. Otherwise, you will have a problem with dependency. Sometimes this library requires this library with this particular version. That is insane. Okay. Yeah. So this is Python. How Python looks like. Okay. So like you can do print hello world. Hello world, right? Yeah, so that's how it looks like. Okay, if you want to quit, just go quit. Oh, I'm Linux guy. Okay, so I know how to use shell here. Yeah, I was working with the Solaris operating system for many years. So using Linux is not a problem for me. Okay. So yeah, so this is Python, and then you can run. You can do vim test.py. Okay, and here you can use same thing. Print, for example, the world. Yeah, for example, and then you can play with, for example, A is 5, B is 6.7, C is hello world. Okay, so we can also do print over here. Oops, I can just print C. Okay, so it's done. Well, I can do run the software that I wrote, that I just wrote, like this. Okay, so just like that. Okay, so but we cannot do like a step-by-step iteration, step-by-step execution. Yeah, so that's the drawback of if you execute the Python script with the file like this. Okay, so that's why we create we use so that's why we use Jupyter Notebook. So actually it is same Python. Okay. Same Python, but we can execute the stuff with the step-by-step manner. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so if I use Google Colab, is there any difference with the Jupyter Notebook? Well, you can use Jupyter Notebook here. It depends on the how you install it. So Jupyter Notebook comes with Anaconda. I already installed Anaconda over here on my laptop as well. Well, to some extent, yes, it's similar. For some commands, yes, but sometimes maybe not. Okay, so just try it. Yeah, if you don't have Jupyter, and then you can use Google Colab. Yeah, that can be an alternative for selection for running your Python code. Okay, so for example, over here, so I have test.py over here. So this is the script that I wrote on Vim. So I can just copy over here and then put here. Okay, and then I do run. So as you can see, it will put the variables in the memory. Okay, and then we can copy, for example, this one, and then we can run. Okay, or we can change it on the fly and then run it again. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, so as you can see, the number here will be different. Okay, so it says the execution. If it is on asterisk format, it means that the step is currently is on executing. Okay, it's on operation, so you have to wait for them until it finish the operation. Okay, so as simple as that, using the Jupyter. So yeah, better if we execute the script. We better if we use the for analytics. It's very easy to use the Jupyter. Okay, so I think for your case here, we can use a case here to check yeah, we have emails over here. Oh yeah, so we have two kinds of, so we are using supervised learning. Okay, where we have lots of examples of ham and spam. Okay, so I already click one here and then it takes time. Oh, okay, so this is ham. Okay, and then I got this data from internet, yeah, from Kaggle. Yeah, so if you click one, and this is one example of ham. Okay, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so this is a normal emails. Okay, and then this is, we have a spam email example. So we click over here. Yeah, so this is one example of spam. Okay, so blah 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 blah. Yeah, so this is one example of spam email. Okay, we can check also others email, spam email. You can see how it looks like. Okay. Yeah, from linux.ie. Yeah, receiver China Enterprise. Okay, we are very sorry to disturb you. Blah 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 blah. So this is spam. Okay, spam. Okay, so this is an example of spam and ham. So in our software, we will try to distinguish. Okay, so we do training our model so that we can do we can distinguish. Okay, of a particular if we receive a message, and then the system will inform us this is a spam or not. Okay, so okay, let me prepare. Mm-hmm. What is it? Oh no, it's not. Okay, let me check. What F9. Okay, I will use this one. Okay, so okay, so let's do one example over here. Oh. Okay, so in the beginning, we will import the modules. Okay, so we run over here. So these are the modules that we are learning, we are using. And then we will create a we will create a what is it? We will create functions for reading the files. Okay. Okay, so this is the first functions, and then yeah, and this is the second functions, and then we put the data into the yeah, we combine we put the content of the files into one variable here is called df. Okay, df means data frame. Okay, so it's going to be like this. Okay, so yeah, so we run this code, okay, so that all the data will be put here. Okay, so we run, we call the function, right? So we call this function. We have functions for this one, right? So, and then we put two arguments over here, right? So we call this one, and then we call this one. So this is a classification, okay? So this is a supervised learning, because we clearly say to the computer that, okay, so this is spam, this is ham, okay? And then they read, okay, during the read, they put over here, and then it's all read files, okay? It calls this one, okay? All right, okay. So we can check the data, df data. You can check. So here's the index, and then here's the content, and then here's the class. Some are spam, some are ham. Okay, so it's done. So we can see it here, and then we can do a factorizer. Okay, so all the content over here, the message, will be chopped into several datas. Okay, into factors. Okay, so here's the technology for that machine learning. Okay, so we do over here. Okay, target is df data. Yeah, it takes time. Okay. And then we can say, like, we can do, for example, tests. Okay. For example, incoming message. Okay, so for example here. So this is the first message that will be predicted by the model. Okay. Hello, how are you? Okay, and second is, okay, quick money. Hi, I have money for you. Okay, so as you can see, do we have appointments today? Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, or maybe we can do it like this. Okay, so that's the first message. The second message, yeah, we can write list like this. Okay, that message. Oh, this is Indonesian. Hello, apa kabar? Okay, so we will see. Okay, after we define the example message, and then we can do factorize. Okay, so incoming message. So similar to Unix, yeah, so Jupyter has auto completion. So you just press tab and then yeah, it will do auto completion for you. So we can do same factorizer, transform, and then incoming message. Okay, so and then we can call it incoming message. We put the result into a new variables, predictions. Okay, so we can apply classifier. Okay, predict, and then we can call it counts. So incoming message counts. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is one example. Okay. Run, and then the result will be here. Okay. Incoming message prediction. Okay. So we can check the results over here. Okay, and then run. Yeah. So So all of them, as you can see, saying that hello, blah, blah, blah. So this is message number 1, 2, and 3. 1 is ham, 2 is ham, 3 is ham. Okay, so yeah, it seems like the second over here is not being classified as spam. Okay, let's check. I have quick money for you. Back fast. Okay, so let's do it again. Oh, okay. Still ham. Any issue over here? Okay, so quick money. Oh, okay. I forgot the quotation. As you can see, spam. Okay, so it means that it detects. So if they see quick money, and then it says, oh, okay, this is spam. Quick money. What about if we are using other language, for example? Okay, let me check my SMS because there are lots of spam over there. Spam in Indonesian language. Okay, let's check. Where is it? Spam, 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 spam. Oh, okay, let's Google it. Any text? Oh, okay, wait. Anybody can help me some script, example script for spam SMS? Oh, okay. Butuh uang cepat, segera hubungi kami. So this is really spam, okay? The last one over here is really spam. Oh ya, selamat Anda memenangkan hadiah. Okay, let's see. Selamat Anda dapat hadiah. Okay. Hubungi kami segera. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's do it again. See, it detects ham. Why? Because in our training, most of the data are in English. Okay. Yeah. See, so this one is called ham. This one is called ham. But actually, this is really spam. Yeah, really spam. Why? Because in our data, our spam data over here, oops, most of them are, see, no investment needed, only blah, blah, blah per month. Okay, so most of them are spam in English language. Saving is disabled. Okay, let's open other data. Yeah, so sexy animals, wild things. Oh, okay, maybe we can add Viagra. So that is need a strong man, yeah. Get Viagra. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's do this. Oops. Oh, okay, I forgot the quotation. Okay, run Oh, Viagra. Okay, so okay, what about Viagra only? Maybe there is no Viagra over there. Viagra. Viagra. Oh, sorry, not Viara. Viagra. Okay, over here. Viagra. Viagra. Yeah, okay, so it was spelling mistakes. Oh, okay. Run again. Yeah, it's spam. Yeah, it was error. Viagra get oops. Oh, why did it happen? Get Viagra. Oops. Get Viagra. Oh, okay. So get Viagra is ham, but if you use Viagra and then it's spam. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this is one example of how you use. As I said, one example of application of machine learning here. Yeah. So we just applied a machine learning algorithm for classification. Okay. So we have a classification over here. And then the algorithm that we are using is naive Bayes. Okay, so we classify which one is spam, which one is not spam. Okay, any questions? Yeah, perhaps in the future we will discuss more basic topics because this one looks advanced, especially with the like a tokenizer and then naive Bayes. NB means naive Bayes. Yeah. I think that one would be yeah, better. Okay. Any questions so far? No. Well, yeah, because machine learning is a big topic. Yeah, neural network. Yeah, neural network is one algorithm. Yeah, for as you can see over here. Yeah, it's one algorithm to do prediction or estimation. Yeah, we'll yeah, we can discuss neural network in the future, but again, in order to do a neural network, yeah, you need to have a better understanding for Python first. Okay. Yeah, about neural network. Yeah, it's one algorithm for for estimation. So neural network is the way it works is similar to like a human human brain. In human brain, we have a cell where it can connect to each other and then send feedback from one to the other. So we have an input over here, and then we have output here. Okay. And then we can predict one input to one output using the neural network. Okay, so that's the algorithm. One example of algorithm, how neural network looks like. Okay, so so the concept is we can call it the layers here. Okay, so it depends on you how many layers you would like. Okay, and then here you are doing feed forward, okay, feed forward. So the data from input, you send it to the first layer nodes, okay, and then from the first layer, you send data through the a second layer, and then third layer, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's how the neural network looks like. Okay, and then how the non-computer science person learn data science fast. Well, yeah, it's not that. I think this is the way how you learn data science. Okay, so yeah, this is data science. Yeah, you need to learn about the computer science. Here's the programming things. Okay, programming. So like you need to understand what is the variables, how to create the functions, like just what I did. You need to know the data structures like array, list, what is it? A list, a tuple, a dictionary. Okay. Yeah, and then learn math and statistics. Okay, that's also important. And then here's the business domain expertise. Usually that's for others. Okay, for other person that is doing things every day on on that domain. Like what I said, if you want to set up a prediction for automotive for a car, okay, so you need to have somebody that understand data from a car. Okay, so you can learn programming, and then you can learn statistics, and then after that you need somebody from that domain. So hopefully that answered the questions, Arifa. Okay. Bagas Kurniawan, how about the face recognition to identify people? Yeah, this one is for OpenCV, okay? That one is for classification as well. We have discussed in face recognition in the previous webinar, yeah, several weeks ago, where you can, yeah. So here, oops. So here, so previously, so yeah, so for face recognition, yeah, it depends on the library that you are using. For face recognition, the library we are using usually OpenCV. Okay, what is C? C means computer, V means vision. So it's a library for Python, where you can use it for image recognition. Yeah. So it has a similar concept to like what we have here. We have a tabular data. Okay, so usually we have data in a table, right? So we have a column, we have rows, yeah. And then on every column here, we can call it attributes or features. Yeah, for image it's the same. Okay, so you have an image over here. The same concept for image. Okay. So you have an image over here. We have eyes, you have nose, you have mouth. Okay. And then here we have a features. Here's another features, and then we compare the features. Okay, so that's the concept for OpenCV. How to make application using the output models? Yeah, there is a yeah. So for this one is more like a backend, right? But for creating a meaningful applications, yeah, there is one application, for example, Streamlit. Okay, Yes, you can use it for displaying your analytics. Okay, so that was from Reza Chandra. Okay, so hopefully that answered the question. Can we define our own algorithm? Yes, yes. I mean, modify existing algorithm. Yes, that's what the PhD looks like. Okay. So yeah, if you want to be a part of, yeah, if you plan to do a PhD, S3, yeah, yeah, the main purpose for PhD is to support novelty, a new algorithm for for data science. For that, you need to analyze existing algorithm, and then you can improve. Okay. Otherwise, if you just submit your own algorithm, many people will ask, okay, what's the new? What's new? What's new? Yeah, just in case if you are interested to continue your PhD. Yeah, that was Adi Utama. Okay. Usually for PhD, if you are just S1, yeah, you can, but yeah, it makes your graduation a little bit delay, okay, because you're too ambitious. Yeah, but it's up to you. Question is, I mean, choice is yours. Next, Vila Mukti. I'm now at master degree. Yeah, same thing, master degree, but usually for PhD, you have to submit a new algorithm. Yeah, for master, yeah, perhaps to some extent, yeah. Vila Mukti in Rianto, can it only focus on machine learning, not at the data science? Yes. Machine learning is the, yeah, that depends. If for us, we are just a user, okay. We know there is a this algorithm, this algorithm, okay, we use them, okay. But you as a scientist, as a researcher, where your main product is to improve the current algorithm. Yeah. Yeah, so machine learning consists of these things, okay. So we have lots of algorithm, this algorithm, okay, and then you improve them. Especially for classification, yeah. So this is very, very interesting things for machine learning, for data science, for classification, for distinguishing something, okay, either this is spam or not, estimation, and so on and so forth, okay. Okay, so that Vila Mukti. Arifa, yeah, Uber AI mobile killed a person in the USA. It is the issue on machine learning or for driverless car? Well, yeah, when we talk about the automations like machine learning on driving, so it is important for us to talk about the what is it? The ethics, yeah. Yeah, so it's like if you learn about the iRobot from Will Smith, yeah. So a robot currently at this moment, a robot has no willing, has no individual willing. So it depends on the algorithm that is embedded by humans. Yeah. So yeah, it depends. So if there is a case where we have to do crash, you have to do crash on the left, or you have to do crash on the right. On the left, you have you will hit a 2%. Okay, on the right, you will have you will have damage. You will damage what is it? A gas station. So it's a choice. Okay. Yeah, for Adi Utama, I'm now at master degree. Oh, okay, yeah. So good luck with that. Yeah. So if when I was in a master degree in overseas in Australia, so there are two types of master degree. You can choose master degree by course or master degree by research. Okay, so it's up to you. Perhaps by research, maybe there are requirements for do some research, but it's not like high as PhD. How about the automation for Arduino? Well, we do Arduino. Yeah, usually we do. Well, that depends. We do have training here for what is it? For Raspberry Pi. Okay, so we put a sensor on Raspberry Pi, and then based on those sensor, we send data to our server. Okay. Why we choose Raspberry Pi? Because in Raspberry Pi, Raspberry Pi is based on micro processor. Okay, microprocessor. So that means we can put operating system there, and then usually it's based on Linux, and then because it has an operating system, we can run a script like Python on top of that. So it's easier. Why? Because there are lots of Python modules. Okay. Yeah. For Arduino, Arduino is not microprocessor. Arduino is microcontroller. So it's very limited capabilities. You cannot do ping in Arduino, right? You cannot. It's very, very limited. So how can you send data over TCP/IP? Because Arduino is just a board, okay? Where you can control to move forward, backward, and so on and so forth. But for IoT, yeah, I don't think so. There is a yes, there is a module for Arduino for sending data through network. Yes, yeah, but it requires more different Arduino. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think that's all, guys. So hopefully you have an idea about how the machine learning looks like with one example of classification with knife Bayes. Okay, NB means knife Bayes. Okay, so yeah, hopefully see you in the next webinar. Yeah, as the end of slides, I will put them here. Yeah, so yeah, please submit your feedback over here, this link. The future events schedule is available on our website. We have Facebook also to put our events. Slides will be available on Slideshare. We have Discord, but this is for Indonesian. We are using Indonesian language over there. Recording will be available on YouTube. Okay. So yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Very interesting discussion tonight. Yes, you're welcome. So I think this is the end of the session. And then, yeah, as usual, we have a photo session over here. So if you don't mind, please turn on your cameras.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, let me take a picture of you guys. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, thumbs up. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Okay. So guys, thank you very much. So hopefully you have an idea about how machine learning looks like. Well, to be honest, this is not a basic topics. Yes, you need to have some understanding before you go for machine learning. Yeah, in the future, I got suggestion from participant here to have a session for machine learning. Okay, so it's going to be paid session, but in the future, perhaps in the beginning, the fee will be voluntarily. So yeah, as long as you pay, we don't put any amounts on that. Okay, so yeah, so that's our plan in the future. Yeah, so hopefully you can you can participate in participating in the event. Okay, so yeah, again, thank you very much, and then see you in the future, and keep safe, and then have a nice day. Thank you very much.